Not so long ago, there was a girl. She was not perfect in any way. She was the most imperfect girl I've ever seen. She had curly hair, she was dark skinned, she had melia, and most importantly, she was a girl. So, hello everyone, my name is Avani Gautam and I'm a student from grade 9 A2. Today I'm here to deliver a speech on mental health, how it impacts the teenagers, adults, as well as the children I know, from the age category from 9 to 12 years old. Many people will think, how come a child is going through mental instability? But it is possible. And I will tell you why. That girl was discriminated a lot on the basis of her appearance. She always thought that she was not good enough and that she should end her life. She was always wondering what I did so wrong that I have to suffer from all this. She was so curious. So she Googled what was happening with her. She used to think, am I this bad? Do they not love me? Should I end my life by jumping off the 4th floor of my house? These were her thoughts. To calm herself down and to get a grab of what she's thinking, she used to overthink a lot. She's creating fake scenarios over and over again. She's imagining where she has completely changed her appearance and she has improved a lot. A place where everybody loves her. A place where she's respected the way every human being is. I want to give you an example using this pen. This pen is black in color. The print of this pen is faded. The handle of this pen is broken. Oh no, the cap is lost too. Do you think that this pen is useful still? Please raise your hands. Yes, it is useful. Because what is the purpose of a pen? The purpose of a pen is to drop the ink on the paper and write things. I can still see the ink. I can write my own name with it. What else is the purpose of a pen? Why do you think this is useless? It's not useless. I know there are many misconceptions that if it is not beautiful, it cannot do anything. It should be presentable. I want to give you another example using this paper. This is a blank paper with feelings on it. It is a heart of a young girl. And me, as a society, it's discriminating it. You are ugly. You don't deserve to live. Why do you even exist? Her heart crumbles like this. Do you think that that girl deserves this? No, right? And when I realize that I have done something very bad, it's too late. Yet, I go to her, I sympathize her, and I apologize. Oh, I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have said that. And when I look into her heart, do you still think this paper is as proud of it as it was before? If you think, please raise your hands. No, it's not proud of it. It's not as crisp as it was before. It cannot be proud of it as it was before because her self-confidence has been ruined. Why are we objectifying things? We should treat humans as humans. Why are we treating the subjects like objects? We should respect them the way we are respecting others. Why to discriminate someone on the basis of their appearance? It's not their fault. And because of this criticism, they are facing mental disorders. I will give you a few examples. That girl was suffering from depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, overthinking, intrusive thoughts, ADHD, PTSD. Yes, you heard me right. She was suffering from all these at the same time. She was so curious that what is happening to her? Why can't she think straight? What is wrong with her? She Googled and she found out that she was suffering from these. Well, she was not aware. Why? Because nobody cares what somebody's mental health is. She researched on her own and found out that depression is a disorder where you just want to sit curled up in your couch or bed with your pillow as a shoulder because nobody will come to give you a shoulder when you're crying. When you are crying, they will come and criticize you. Why are you crying? Just look in the world, it's so beautiful. It's the same as telling a person with asthma that there is so much air, just breathe. Useless, nonsense, right? Exactly. Then why are you telling a person with depression to live their life to the fullest when they are even trying but they can't because of society's norms and taboos? They are suffering from mental instability because of them. And yet they again criticize them that why are you doing this? We never said anything wrong to you. Next comes this anxiety. It is a disorder where you're afraid to speak on the public stage. You feel your breathing is getting heavier by a minute or by a second or even a millisecond. You just don't know what to speak. Your mind goes blank. You are scared. What will happen? What will people think of me? That was happening with her. Next is PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Very complicated, right? Let me simplify it for you. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a disorder where you feel trauma and stress because of an incident or accident that has happened with you in your past. It can be a building collapsing on your head, a car accident, domestic violence, and even sexual harassments. These things can't be simplified because of the society's norms. The society is again saying you should not tell anyone that. That's so humiliating. Why is that humiliating for that girl? What about the people who did that to her? Why shouldn't they be embarrassed? Unfair, is it? I don't think so. This is what sort of society is thinking. That girl is again and again crying. Every night, her eyes are swollen up in the morning. Nobody gives anything to her. Not love, not like. They only give her hate. That's what she receives from everybody. It's not about me, it's not about you. It's about the people who are going through this. Next comes ADHD, attention deficit, hyperactive disorder. In this one, you just simply can't pay attention. A teacher is teaching, you just want to fidget. You are fidgeting and fidgeting again and again, and you are not even paying attention to what that teacher is teaching. You try a lot, and you're trying to focus. You simply just zone out. You're having a brain fog. Even if you're trying, again you get a brain fog. That's ADHD for you. Next is overthinking, a very simple and a very common disorder, which I'm sure that everybody, not everybody, but majority of the people over here suffers from. You're simply sitting on your bed or sofa, whatever, and you are thinking, this happened with me today. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it even something I should think about? And yet you are thinking about it. That is overthinking. And because of this overthinking, you get intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts is a disorder where you don't think what you're doing. I like that light. I want to play with it. You don't care what everybody's thinking. You just go over there and play with that light. Because that's intrusive thoughts. You don't have a second thought of the actions you're going to take. And with this, you get schizophrenia. In simple words, it is a disorder where you don't know what to feel. Somebody is crying over there, you're feeling happy. Somebody is laughing over there, you're feeling sad. Somebody is sitting blankly over there and you feel angry. For no reason. You don't know what to feel. You don't know how to feel. If you even try, you get overthinking and then you get depression. That's the reality of world on which nobody focuses. All they want is their own actions should be taken seriously. Others' opinions on anything does not matter. Have you ever thought that a person beside you or behind you or in front of you, what they are going through? If you have ever thought this, please raise your hands. I only see 2-3 hands. Why? Are you the only person that matters? No, right? So by this overthinking, that girl was having suicidal thoughts. She was thinking, if nobody likes her, then what's the point of her living in this world? She should just give up. She should just jump off a cliff or something. And she was too lazy to go to a cliff. So a 4th floor is okay. She went there looking down from a terrace. Should I jump or not? What will the people around me think? Would they even care if I die right now? She was thinking, and the answer she got was no. Nobody will care. Even her own friends and family relatives never criticize her on this. She's always thinking, I think it's the time I should give up on my life. And many people will say, why are you like this? You should not die. These are some good people. And then comes the other category, the society's norms and taboos, which tell you it's fine, just die. You're just one person, what happened? It's not like 1.2 billion population will decrease because of you. They don't understand that even one life matters. It's not about a one life. When this happens, periodically there are more people who are getting suicidal thoughts. It's not about the suicide. It's about the society who is convincing them to suicide. And this story can be imaginary for me. It can be imaginary for you. But it's not imaginary for that girl. It's the reality of that girl. She is going through so much pressure she cannot handle. Family pressure, peer pressure, academic pressure, and stress. What should she do? When the simple solution for this is either find a trustworthy person who you can share your thoughts with, or just go out to the nature. Nature is the best healing process for you. Looking at the greenery and the fresh air just makes you feel alive. You don't know what is going on your life, and you just forget about it when you see the trees and grass and animals, wild animals. You just love the nature so much that you neglect all the people and go out there, because that makes you feel comfort, that gives you comfort and calms you down. And then there's a thing called norms and taboos. What are those? It's my first time hearing those. These are the supernatural things, you can say, paranormal activities created by society. Not actually paranormal, but paranormal for the ones who are actually suffering from this. There are so many people who are living an actual horror life. Like that girl. She was living through a horror life. She was going through a thriller and action movie where somebody will come and just convince her to die. But she thought, no, why should I? I am worth it. I am just as perfect you are, and I deserve to live. You are no one to tell me I should live or not. I am my own queen, and I will live. That's my time, and I appreciate you listening to me. Thank you.